I just finished drafting in another paid league, this time 12 teams, and I drafted from the 4th pick, which is the best pick for this season in my opinion. You're gonna know right now, so stick with me and stay tuned. What's up guys, it's me again, Leo, the Brazilian fantasy guy, or should I say Leo, because my Brazilian friends who are watching right now, they're canceling me because I'm telling you my name is Leo, when actually in Brazil it's Leo or Leonardo. But well, very well, let's go to the video, which I'm gonna be breaking down my picks of all of my thought process behind it, and of course highlighting you best value, worst value. There was a lot of busts in this draft, a lot of good picks. So let's get to it. Very quickly before we start breaking down, I just want to thank you guys because I have like less than 100 subscribers and some of my videos are going over the 500 mark, and I just my official draft video got over 100 views. So thanks so much guys. This is a very new channel, so I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one that hit the like button, every single one that leaves the comment, or every single one that just watch it and leave. So thanks so much, thank you. And if you're not subscribed yet, please sub because I'm only 20 subs away from the 100 mark. Alright guys, this is a 12 team league. It's different from my other one, which is a 14 where I picked 5th. It's similar, so we will see a lot of the same picks, let's say, but the thinking behind is a little bit different, and I'm gonna break it down to you. Firstly, I'll break down my team, okay, and then we're gonna go for the other value picks overall. To start, I really liked Amen Thompson in my second. It's a very good pick. But before, I wanted to highlight Giannis at the 4th. It's not a highlight, it's just the thought process behind is that it's very clear. For me, the 4th pick is the best one for this season. And why? It's very simple. For me, Jokic is in the first year alone. Then, one step below is Wemby, Doncic, and Giannis. So for me, like one of the three are fine. Like I don't mind exactly who to get. So if you're in the 4th position, you pick one of the strongest guys in the league, and you'll be able to pick first, then the second and third on the second round. So it's a very good value for me. And of course, Giannis is a no-brainer. As I said, I won't be picking Shea in the 4th. Shea for me is the solid 5th pick, which was who I picked in my other draft. So just to clarify this, not further to add here. Giannis is a pretty clear pick, and I hope he can even finish in 1st total points for this season and 4th for average points, because I think Jokic will not sustain that craziness of last year, but of course he will be amazing. Second pick, as I mentioned, Amen Thompson. I'm very high on him. I liked a lot the value of picking him on my second. It's not like a steal or something or anything. I just like the value. I think it's right, the position he's going right now. And yeah, I was very happy he felt for me here. Josh Giddey, mind you, we did the 3rd round reversal. So my 3rd pick wasn't the 3.4. You can see it was I'm a little bit blind, 3.8. Okay. It was the 3.8 pick, and there's a lot of value. This is one of the steals for me, because I was like, okay, Josh Giddey didn't leave the board yet. Okay guys, you're gonna let me pick him. And when I saw him like on the board for me, I just grabbed him and I smiled, because for me there's a tons of value with Giddey in the 3rd, in the back end of the 3rd. He's a steal, because I'm seeing he go even in the half, in the middle of the 2nd. So amazing pick. Danny Avdija, I wouldn't say he's a steal here, as I mentioned priorly, because I think this is right. I think this is the spot of where he should go. I think he's a potential steal in your drafts, because I see him in a lot of drafts fall to the 5th. and in the middle to the back end of the fifth. So he will be a steal there. So you should understand the concepts behind. It's not because I said, okay, Avjar may be a steal, that he will be a steal in every single draft. No, it depends where he's going and who's on the board alongside him. Okay, so you need to understand the concept behind. So very good pick for me. Not a steal, but there's a lot of value. He can be a steal in this position because he has the potential to go further. I don't know what's going to be in Portland, if Grant will steal a lot of his usage. I hope not, and I don't think it will be smart for Portland to do so. But let's see. I'm very high on him, so happy with this pick too. Alex Sarr, it was my next pick on the 5th. You see, like, if you saw my other draft, it's very similar, so I'm not talking about a lot of the same thing, but I'm trying to give you new insights. And Sarr, for me, back when I drafted my other draft, which is on video, he was with injury rumors. Right now, he's 100% cleared. He played on the preseason. He looks good. For me, there's tons of value of him going here on the back end of the 5th. I really like him here, so I grabbed him. Very happy. Alongside him, Shadon Sharp in my 6th, which I already told you I'm very high on him. That's why I'm trying to aim for him and so in this range. And you'll see a difference between this draft and the other one, which was Quickly. Quickly, I drafted him prior to Sharp and prior to Sarr. And I'm going to tell you why. Where lies the difference? When I did my first draft in my official league, the ADPs on Sleeper weren't updated. Right now it is, and Quickly is way lower than Sharp and Sarr. So I played with the ADP because I thought if I grab Sarr here and I grab Sharp here, there's a chance that Quickly may be coming back to me. And it was what happened. You have to understand your league and you have to understand how to play with your ADP so you can extract the most amount of value. And it was the thinking behind of my play here, and it ended up very well because, as I mentioned to you, Quickly for me in the 7th, he's a steal. He's an amazing pick. He's already shown how he can give you 10 assists in like 1.5 quarters, which he did in the preseason. He looks good. He played over 20 minutes. High on him. I really like this pick too. Ozar, really like this pick too. Okay, I'm a little bit biased, but you can please let me know in the comments if you think I did horrible picks. I'm always open to feedback. But Ozar here, there's tons of value because I think he will be beating this rank for sure. He has all of the potential because he'll be starting in Detroit. And of course, there's the brother buff, right? He's playing with his brother in my team. He may be playing even better. Aside from the jokes, I really like him. He can give you a lot of strong locks. Let me remind you, we are talking about sleeper locking format, point league. So there's a lot of value here because he's normally going one round maybe earlier. So I really liked it. So now Okongu. So I will not be repeating. Oh, I really love this pick. I like this pick, but it's not an amazing pick. For me, he has all of the potential to break the projection and to overachieve this current range of positions. So for me, I would pick him every single day in this position. Last year I drafted him and he was very good for my team. So a little bit of home team bias. So no, I'm very happy. And Donovan Clingan, normally he's leaving the board earlier. Right now in this mock draft, in this official draft, he left the board. He was available in the board for me in the 10th. So I was very happy. I just picked him. I'm high on him. I'm not that high, not crazy. I didn't love this pick, but I'm okay with that, you know, because I know that Portland, the Portland factor is a thing. Young Hansen, I don't know if he's gonna steal some of these minutes. Robert Williams, I don't know if he'll be standing on his feet to steal some minutes as well. I think Klingon will be playing and give you strong locks. So that's why I'm happy with him in this position. Bradley Beal, I didn't like this that much, this pick, to be honest, but I was needing somebody with forward eligibility. Sorry for my English. He's also versatile because he has guard eligibility, and I needed that. And there weren't a lot of great names on the board. That same thing I can tell you about Podziemski. I gave him another shot. I'm not crazy about this pick. I'm not high on him for the season, but there's value on getting him where he's going right now. Because if you look who is going like right after, I would pick him over them every single day. Even some guys that went prior to them, like Nesmith, Nupo, Konknupo. Ejecom actually is pretty good, and I'll tell you right now more about him. But yeah, Podziemski is an okay pick. Let me know what you think in the comments. Really curious to see what people outside from the Warriors bubble think about him, because I don't really trust in Kerr. Steve cares because Podziemski's supposed to start, but I don't know how it's gonna be. Zach Edey, this is one of the best picks in the draft, in my opinion, because I have Edey ranked pretty high, especially on points league locking format, because he will give you strong locks. He will start. He will give you a lot of boards, but of course he's falling. Everybody knows why, because he's injured. That being said, I'll take him on the 12th round every single day, because there's tons of value on him there. Then Keyshawn George, he's my guy. I aiming for him on the boards. You already know. If you watched my videos, you already know that I'm talking about Keyshawn George a lot. He might get me wrong if he doesn't play that well, but I mean, we're on the 14th round. And I actually told about Edey going on the 12th. It's the 13th round, even more value. And Keyshawn on the 14th, there's tons of value there. So besides it, he has like versatile eligibility, guard and forward. So I was needing this as well. And to finish, Mitchell Robinson, not that crazy about him, but there's value. There's a lot of potential that he will overperform this rank. He can be playing only 20 minutes and not giving strong locks. Oh, yeah, he may be dropped in the free agency, but I really think he should be drafted on 12 teams leagues, on points league. So this was my draft. And I don't know, let me know what you think about the comments. What was the best pick and the worst pick, right? So let's talk about the overall good, great value picks and bad value picks. Let's break it down right now. Eu tô ceguinho, moleque. I'm blind, bro. I can't see anything. 15. Jumping in here to beg you, please subscribe, my man. I'm only 20 subs away from the 100 mark. On the recent videos, we are surpassing this mark in views with 200, 500, 700 views, but only 80 subs. That's not right. So please help me. Leave your like, drop your comment. Even if you didn't like it, just engage. Thank you. Value picks here. Let me break it down to you. Firstly, I'm gonna highlight a very bad pick for me. Again, he was a bad shout on the last video, and I'm telling you, Jalen Brunson, leaving here is too early, my man. Too early. Maxi on the board, Mitchell, Amen, LaMelo, even LeBron. There's a lot of people that could be going earlier than Brunson. Didn't like it. So right close to him, there's Jaylen Brown. I really like Jaylen Brown for this season, don't get me wrong, but it seems a little bit early because I would prefer, for example, Mitchell and LaMelo. So, for example, those were some of the guys that I would prefer. Mobley, that went on the third. Barnes, Jalen Johnson, a lot of people prior to them. So those, I would tell you, those were two bad shouts here, bad picks here, and I would not go for them that early. Let's talk about value. I could say Jalen Johnson, but it seems reasonable. It seems accurate him here. Siakam, really like this pick as well. Josh Giddey, I already mentioned. I'm not gonna be talking like about my picks as they were the best every single video. I will not do this. But who I wanted to highlight is Ja Morant and Joel Embiid. Yes, sir. I wanted to highlight them for you. We're talking about sleeper locking format. Let me put myself big here. We're talking about sleeper locking format. Embiid in the fourth may be a league winner. Bear with me. He only needs to give you one good strong lock per week. It doesn't matter that he will sit on back-to-backs. Embiid on the fourth is amazing. It's an amazing pick. Of course, he can be an awful pick as well if he breaks his leg, if he like exploded his knee, and if he ends up playing like 10 games. He can be the worst pick, but we're talking about value and projection, okay? So I need to understand. Embiid and Ja Morant as well, the same applies to him. Ja Morant, when playing, he can be a first rounder. So there's tons of value there. I just wanted to make sure you understand. Another crazy value here was De'Aaron Fox in the 5th round. 5.4 Fox. Oh my god, this time was the hardest fall I've seen like Fox having, because I didn't see Fox going past the 4th round in none of the mock drafts I made. So it was crazy for me to see him going this deep. I could talk about me, for example. I grabbed Avdija prior to Fox. I'm not bad at that. I would do this again, especially because Fox is injured to start the season. So that being said, there's tons of value, and Fox can outperform this very, very easily, and I think he won't miss a lot of time. So this was a pretty good pick. Another pretty good pick, and when we were talking about injury, is Tyler Hero. He will start the season injured, but in the last pick of the 5th, tons of value as well. Very great draft from Blackbird, my man Lorenzo. Very good draft from him, and I really like Tyler Hero here because the same thing I talked to you about Fox applies here. I was very, very high on Hero, even considering on the back end of the 2nd and the first picks of the 3rd when he was healthy. But of course, he got injured and he dropped in the board. But he's a very good name for this season. Another really good name, which I already highlighted before on my videos, Matas Buzelis from my main again, Lorenzo. I already talked about my picks now. Just remind you, I'm talking about other guys' picks. And Matas in the 8th round, he's showing on the preseason he can crush this rank, and he can be even like a 3rd rounder, maybe a 4th. There's a lot of upside there. Of course, he can not live up to the expectations and be like a 7th round player, 8th round player, but what's the risk here? You know, here's, I think, is the pretty clear the value. So Matas, I would definitely recommend here in this range. Kevin Porter Jr. in the 9th round. I've picked him in my another paid league. You already saw this. I really like the projection for him this season. He can give you strong luck, so pretty good shout here. So a pretty good pick here. I'm just shouting out because I think it's very deserved. Talking about bad picks here, right close to him, Malik Monk in the 9th, and Dylan Brooks in the 9th round. Don't do this. Do this if you want to lose your league. Awful pick. On top of this, look at this trio, my man. Nas Reed in the 7th round. Awful. John Collins in the 8th. Don't like it, but when you combo this with Brooks in the 9th and Reed in the 7th, what are you doing? Really didn't like this. Really didn't like this. And I don't know. It stinks. bad picks. So let me know in the comments if you disagree, but I don't like, especially Reed. How do you pick Reed prior to Quickly, prior to Allen, prior to Buselis, prior to I don't know, man, a lot of guys. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Further below, my man VJ, as I mentioned some minutes ago, he's a highlight for me because he's crushing in the preseason. He's already shown he deserved his spot on the starting lineup. He can score, he can hustle, give you like steals, blocks, some rebounds, some passing, some assists. Not his strongest trait, but he's very good. He seems very good. He seems ready to start the league. So I think he's a pretty good bet you can make on the last picks. He's a very good flyer, so I would definitely recommend to go for him in the last rounds. He seems solid. Right here, above me, Maluak at the 10th round. Too early, my man. Bust alert. Of course, he can make me shut up. Mark Williams can be during the first week. Nick Richards can be Nick Richards and stinks, and he can be the starting center and kills off the ranking. Be the most the best value on the board. He can be the rookie of the year. He can do every single thing I'm talking. He's a very good player, don't get me wrong. But in the 10th round, I think that's a reach because I can guarantee you he will be falling to the 12th round, 13th round easily. People are not reaching for him that high. So that's the reason I don't like this pick. That's why you need to understand the concept behind. It's not because I don't like the player, but where he's going and how early it is from the average, and you could extract more value from this pick. Here as well, a good highlight for me, Tumani Kamara. I already mentioned on prior video, but I'm very high on Kamara. I was very sad that he got sniped from me in the other draft. So it was a very good pick on the 11th round. He has like the versatility on the eligible positions. He will play, he will start, he will give you value. So very good pick. And one of the bad shouts that I'll give here is right next to him. Rui Hashimura in the 11th. He's going undrafted in the majority of the leagues, and for me that's the right spot for him. It's on the waiver wire. I get that LeBron James is out, but I don't think he will feast on LeBron's absence. Of course, he can give you like some logs, like regular logs, 20 points logs, but I don't see how on the 11th round, for example, you grabbing him prior to Drew, to Claxton, to a lot of guys, BJ, Jabari, Suggs, Bill. Don't do this. That's a very bad pick. So this was one of the picks that I didn't like at all. Let me take my camera off so you can see the whole board. I will not make the same mistake as I did last time. So you just can see a full picture here. It was a solid one. I liked my picks. And yeah, just let me know what you think. This was my official draft, guys. Another paid league. I want to know what do you think? Leave me your comment, please. I want to thank you so much as well for showing some love, seeing my videos. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you are not subbed, and send me feedback. I really want to improve. I really want to give you more content. So let me know what you want to see throughout the season, and let's go together so we can crush together in the season and win the Rookie of the Year trophy. Okay? Thank you. Bye bye.